Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last time we explored the mysterious Crossbone Isle as much as we could, and we finally reached the Tolbi docks. Today we're going to finally reach the famous town of Tolbi and play some games. So, before that though, I actually want to go ahead and move these boxes because there is something that we can get up there. Alright. So, up here we have a chest with a potion. Nice. So, and right there we can see Tolbi. And we have a very cheerful music. So as I was saying, there is actually a lot to do in Tolbi. First off, let's go ahead and use reveal on that rock, and we have some power bread. And if we go upstairs here, and I believe if we inspect this barrel, we got a lucky medal. There are actually a bunch of lucky medals in Tolbi, and you'll find out why in a moment. So this is where we can actually spend our game tickets as well as our lucky medals. Here we have a sort of minigame. I'll show it off, even though it's not what I'm most interested in. So this is a dice game. It's pretty simple. I'll show you. Basically, what you want to do is you want to throw the dice at the different heights so that you get the matchup for the bonus. As you can see over there, either ×3 or ×5, we get a 2 or a 5. So you just move them around and then you just press the A button. And we got nothing. And I think I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, that's not particularly interesting. But what is interesting is here. Step right up and try your hand at Lucky Wheels. You have 27 game tickets, Isaac. Would you like to use these tickets? Yes, I would. If you win anything, you might not be able to take it with you. Is that okay? That is a weird line of saying that, because that implies that our inventory is full, and yet I just checked and it's actually not. So anyways. So, let's play. So, how this game works basically. You regularly only bet one game ticket, but if you want to increase your odds, you can bet up to 4 game tickets, and as you can see, the lines increase, and we even have the diagonal matches. So basically what you want to do is you want to match specific symbols, and I'll go over what each symbol does. So if you get a matchup with hearts, every single symbol has 3 different tiers, the third tier being the best item. The first tier on the heart is a nut, the second one is a vial, and the third we have a potion. If we match up 5 stars, we get an elixir on the first tier, a psi crystal on the second, and a water of life on the third. If we match up 5 boots, we get the fur boots on the first tier, which provide a +2 on defense and a +15 mercury resistance. On the second tier we have the quick boots, which provide a +3 to your defense and +20 to your agility. And on the third tier we have the hyper boots, which provide a +4 on defense and a +12% to your unleash rate, meaning that any weapon will have an extra 12% chance of letting out an unleash, assuming that the weapon is an artifact, of course. And I'm actually gonna try and get the hyper boots. Now, as for the shirts, on the first tier we have the running shirt, which provides a +1 to your defense and +15 to your agility. On the second one we have the silk shirt, which is a +6 to your defense and +1 to your luck. Only Mia can equip that, I should point out. On the third one we have the meteor shirt, which is a +10 to your defense and +5 to your hit points. And then, as for rings, we have on the first tier the sleep ring, which is an item that even if you equip it, it won't do anything, but it can be used in your inventory to cast the sleep synergy. Up next we have the War Ring, which casts the impact synergy if used from your inventory, and finally the Adept Ring, which can be used outside of battle to restore 7 synergy. so nothing too spectacular. And as for the moons, they basically work as wildcards, as in they fill in any spots in any line, so they help you with the matchups. And there are some unspoken rules apparently regarding the Lucky Wheels game. For example, in your first try you can never get, even if you get a matchup, you can never get the best item of that particular symbol. So if I match up boots, I will not get hyper boots on my first try. And also you cannot get the same item twice in a row. You'll have to get a different item and then you'll get the chance to get that other item again. So since I am guaranteed to not get a hyper boots, I'm going to first save my quest, because I might actually reset to make sure that I get it. So I'll show one try, and then if it takes too long I'll cut to when I actually get the hyper boots. So yeah, we spin, and if you notice the number up on the right when it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is how many chances we had to spin. And we can choose which of the slots to actually hold stop, so they will not roll. And seeing as how I have those three almost lined up, I'm going to leave it that way and spin these ones. And we got a matchup on the boots. We got a jackpot. And we got some quick boots. So yeah, we're not going to get the hyper boots. Alright, let's go ahead and try again. Once again, I'm going for the hyper boots. Let's see here. I think I'll lock these two, and there. I'll leave it at that and try one more time. Nope. Let's continue trying. I'm not having too much luck this time. Alright, just at the last moment. Hopefully we'll get the hyper boots and not the fur boots. We should not be able to get quick boots. We got the fur boots, of course. Okay, let's continue trying. So I'll try one more time, and if I don't get it this time, I'll just cut to when I actually have it, because I may actually have to reset the file if I run out of game tickets. As always, I'll be betting 4 game tickets to up the odds. Okay, let's see. I think I'll lock the second from the right and the left. Almost there. Alright, so I need a boot or a... Yes! Come on, please! Congratulations! And we got quick boots again. Alright. So I'm going to cut here as soon as I get the... and I'll be back with you as soon as I get the hyper boots. I may have different items if I have to reset my file, just to let you know. So, I'll see you guys in a moment. And we finally got them. Alright. We got the hyper boots. So, I specifically want this item for Isaac, so I'm going to give it to him, and I'll trade it for the nuts. And we have a bunch of boots, so why not? Everyone gets boots. I'll give the quick boots to Garrett, seeing as he's the slowest party member. I'll trade the fairy ring, and I guess Ivan can get the fur boots. It's a decent amount, even if it's only 2. Alright, so now let's move on to the other minigame that I wanted to tackle this episode. Do you want to test your luck at Tolbi Spring? Yes. Really? Well then, I'll give you the chance to go first. So, before we approach that small platform, I'm going to go ahead and save. And here we have Tolbi Spring. And we approach and press A, the water drains. Now, what will you throw? And we have the option of throwing coins or lucky medals. So, how this works is like this. If you throw coins, they will just roll around and they may hit the turtles or the crabs. And that basically you want to make sure that they are as close to the center as possible. When you throw coins, most you can get is more coins, so it's not really that much worth it, I would say. What is worth it here is the lucky medals. So, I'm going to go through the items that we can get with the lucky medals. We have a bunch of items, and I'll show an image on screen that will pretty much indicate on which part of that circle those items can be obtained. So, first off, when it comes to weapons, we have the Assassin's Blade, which has a regular attack boost of 90, has an unleash called Mortal Danger and ups the base damage by 28 Venus, and the unleash has an effect that it may instantly kill an enemy. And that is actually the weapon that I'm going for. I want that weapon for Isaac. Up next we have the Burning Axe, which has an attack boost of 84 to Mars, because this is a Mars aligned weapon. Its unleash is called Broil and deals an extra 23 Mars damage. And then finally we have the Grievous Mace, which is also a Venus aligned weapon. In this case has an attack boost of 88 Venus, and the unleash is called Terra Strike, and that deals an extra 20 Venus damage. Now, as for the other items, we have the Earth Shield, which provides a stat boost of 31 defense, and it has a side effect of boosting Venus elemental resistance by 20%, and it can be used as an item in your inventory to heal 150 hit points. Then we have the Spirit Armor, which has a 32 defense stat boost, and it boosts all elemental resistances by 15 points. Up next we have the Adept's Helm, which has a 29 defense, and it increases a wearer's total synergy by 1.2%. Then we have the Cocktail Dress, has a 29 defense and increases synergy by 15 points. The Glittering Tiara has 27 defense, and it can prevent Delusion, and if used may actually cast Delusion on multiple targets if you use it from your inventory. Up next is the Guardian Armlet, which has a 27 defense, and if used on a single addict, can boost a single addict's defense by 25%. So as an item on your inventory can also be used like that. Up next we have the Battle Gloves, which have a 26 defense and boosts attack by 8 points. Then we have the Kimono, which has 25 defense, 10 boosts your agility by 10 and your Mars resistance by 10 as well. And finally we have the Ninja Hood, which boosts your defense by 28 and your base agility by 20. So, as I was saying, I'm going to try and get the Assassin's Blade. Luckily, I can actually get it even if I manage to land my lucky medal outside of the ring, but of course the chances are smaller. So I'm going to show one throw, and then I'm going to save and cut back to when I actually get the Assassin's Blade. So if you just press the button, actually we have to get rid of some items. One moment. Let's see, what can I get rid of here? Or I can just give this to Garrett. Yeah, there we go. And sure, I'll save again, why not? Okay. Now I'll show you how I'll show the minigame. So, whenever you hit one of those enemies, they'll change color and they'll start moving faster. They have 3 speeds, and you can eventually hit them enough times that they'll go back to their lower speed. So basically it's about waiting for the right opportunity. Let's see there. Yeah, I got it. Okay, there are 3 items in the center ring. Please be the Assassin Blade. Nope. We got the Earth Shield, which is a nice item, but it's not what I'm looking for. So, I'm going to cut back to when I actually get the Assassin Blade. I might have to eventually reset the file if I don't get it, so I may not have that air shield. So, I'll see you guys in a moment. Finally, I got the Assassin's Blade. Alright. I'll just let you guys know that you didn't miss much. I actually had to stop a few times and sell some items because I was actually running out of space. But other than the air shield, we got, let's see here, we got the cocktail dress, and we got, I believe, the kimono and the guardian armlet. I'll equip these to every character as soon as I can, but I think that will be all for today. So, we managed to explore a little bit of Tolbi and we had some fun with the game tickets, and we finally got that weapon that I was meaning to get for Isaac. Next time we're going to explore Tolbi even more and see what else we can find. See you guys then.